This is Turnbuckle TV, the home of UK independent wrestling on demand.
Before I make this too much about me, let's get the next match underway! This match is a tag team match! And it is for the Full Force Wrestling Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, the team of Hotshot Joey Scott and the Kill. They are the current, reigning and defending Full Force Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Next, Wave 5!
Well, next Wave 5, Killian Jacobs and Joey Scott, your FFW Tag Team Champions. The first ever FFW Tag Team Champions recently regained the gold from the Hatters when we were last in Warwick. And none too pleased with the change of championships are these fans. Hotshot Joey Scott turning his back on all of these fans, turning his back on the locker room, turning his back on everyone when he rejoined his former tag team partner, the Kill, Killian Jacobs. The man who attacked him in the past, the man who attacked his mother in the past. I'm going to say that again. That guy with the mask attacked that other guy. He attacked his mother. And they are the tag team champions right now. All's fair in love and wrestling, I guess. Killian Jacobs revealing one of the smuggest faces in the business as we await their opponents, the former champion Eddie Ryan and Charlie Sterling. I guess Joey Scott's going to say something.
My God, I'm embarrassed to even come from this town. Looking out and seeing all you riff-raff scum makes me sick.
Oh, come on. We'll just have a match, can we?
I remember when Reddit used to have something to be proud of. Now the only thing to be proud and the only good thing to come out of Reddit is yours truly, Hotshot Joey Scott. And tonight we're very lucky because you've also got my tag partner, the Kill. And tonight you're going to see us retain our tag team championships because I'm afraid there's not going to be a tag team match because Eddie Ryan shut your goddamn mouth.
What is he going to say, though, about Eddie Ryan? What's happening?
As I was saying, there's not going to be a tag team match because Eddie Ryan's tag team partner isn't here tonight.
What?
So that's 2-on-1, baby. You bring your Ryan out here.
Well, Charlie Sterling
Shut your goddamn mouth!
apparently not. Well, watch that. Charlie Sterling apparently not here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The English Lion, Eddie Ryan, is.
introducing their opponent, the English Lion, Eddie Ryan!
Well, the English Lion, Eddie Ryan, apparently going to be coming out solo. I don't know what that says about his chances here tonight against the Kill and the Hotshot, the tag team champions. The English Lion, former FFW British heavyweight champion, recently lost the gold in a amazing contest against one Joseph Miller, who we'll be seeing later on tonight. Eddie Ryan doesn't look the same without championship gold, so I mean, if he's got a title match here tonight, he's going to be fighting in it, and I don't like his chances going into this one solo. And this is the second time that Next Wave 5 have been in a championship matchup with only half of their opponents, as Chris Royals was the only Hatter that had to team with Dominita when Next Wave 5 won those titles.
Are you sure you want to go through with this match? 2-on-1, you idiot!
It is true, Charlie Sterling is not here tonight. But how many of you guys want to see a tag team match? I didn't hear you. How many of you people want to see a tag team match? Because I have a partner.
Is it Chris Drew?
And he's even better qualified than Charlie Sterling. He was one half of the very first NXT Tag Team Champions.
What?
This is the physical specimen, John Redman!
Oh my, are you serious? Well, ladies and Joel Redman. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Redman, as you just heard, one half of the first ever NXT UK Tag Team Champions. He's going to be joining the English Lion, Eddie Ryan, in action here tonight. I can't believe this. That's two, count them, two NXT UK stars on our show here tonight. That's Full Force Wrestling. That's Turnbuckle TV. That's just $7.99 a month. Cancel at any time, but why would you? Because we got more action added to our library every single week, every single month, every single day. I feel like I'm doing these commentaries every day at this point. And every time I do, that means they're adding more and more content. Turnbuckle TV, of course, offering all sorts of British wrestling that you're not going to see anywhere else. As Joel Redman stepping inside the squared circle to team with Eddie Ryan and Next Wave 5. They're getting the hell out of Dodge. Joey Scott doesn't look so eager to perform as he did a few moments ago. And even Christopher Drew shaking in his boots at this turn of events. Killian Jacobs almost unwilling to compete. Says this wasn't the match we signed on for. I'll be curious. I guess Next Wave 5, they're going to go through with this either way.
How do they say you're scared? I'm scared.
Here Christopher Drew at ringside says, are you scared? And he says, I'm not scared. And those tag team titles. Some of the most beautiful championship titles I've ever seen. Is that pair of titles currently held by referee Stephen Walker. Hotshot Joey Scott in the ring with Eddie Ryan. Here comes Killian. Killian Jacobs. Killian's doing everything he can to get out of the way. And Killian and Joey look like they're ready to go. We're going to start off with Joel Redman against the Killian Jacobs, it would seem. Oh. Well, things are not always as they seem, as Joel Redman is going to start things off with a hotshot Joey Scott. Collar and elbow tie-up. Joey Scott goes directly back to his corner. And an involuntary tag to his partner. Killian Jacobs gliding back into the ring like the snake that he is.
Look, I'm prepared. Good gentlemen, I'm prepared for Eddie Ryan. Now give me Eddie Ryan. No.
Killian Jacobs. A fair point, a cowardly point, though a fair point, says he prepared for Eddie Ryan. Although I'm not so sure either of them want Eddie Ryan either.
He's a bloody animal.
And speaking of the animal, if you thought that Joe Redman was an animal, here comes the English Lion. Killian Jacobs still refusing to step up to the plate.
Want one of these, Eddie? Show him how we do it. You want one of these? Huh? Do you want one of these, Eddie? Yeah? How about both, Eddie? You want them both?
You want them both, Eddie. Killian Jacobs showing off his muscles, which I'm not one to talk, but pale in comparison to the physique of Eddie Ryan.
Hey, Eddie, come on, big man. You afraid of some competition, big man? Oh, he's
Eddie Ryan can't believe what he's even hearing right now. The fans looking for a fight. The fans looking for a tag team title match here. And one half of the champions ready for a test of strength. And Eddie Ryan, the English Lion, wrenching down on the wrists. Empowering the Kill down to the canvas. Bringing him back up. Oh, Killian Jacobs with a boot. Killian Jacobs trying as he might. He cannot match the strength of the English Lion, who's just shaking his head, and Killian knows what he's done.
Come on, get him off that rope.
Killian up on the top rope, and Eddie stepping back. Eddie's going to give Killian the chance to come back. And Joey Scott cannot be happy with what he's seeing from the outside right now. Delayed vertical suplex as counted down by Joel Redman. All of the blood rushing to the head of Killian Jacobs. He's going to need to rest that one off as the hotshot Joey Scott entering the equation. And less afraid of the English Lion is Joey Scott.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think
Perhaps an unwise decision, but give Joey credit for bringing the fight regardless. Headlock. That's Joel Redman in there at this point. My apologies. Planting Joey Scott. Irish whip. Planting him down. Followed by a splash, going for the pin. Just a 2 count. We could see Joel Redman and Eddie Ryan become the new Full Force Wrestling Tag Team Champions here tonight. What a night that would be. We've seen the Commonwealth title successfully defended here tonight. We've seen the Women's Championship change hands. It's anyone's match here as Eddie Ryan in firm control of the hotshot. See Killian Jacobs back up on the apron. Doesn't even want to watch what's happening to his friend here. And here comes Redman. overhead with a double axe handle across the arm. Irish whip to Joey Scott. Drop kick by Joel Redman. Snap suplex. And another 2 count. Next wave 5. Still your tag team champions for now. Headlock by Redman off the ropes. Into Killian Jacobs. And Joey Scott. But Redman had him. Redman firing away. Off the ropes he goes, but swept down again. And Joey Scott putting the boots to Redman, as Redman is now in the corner of next wave 5. Stephen Walker arguing with Eddie Ryan, which is no good for Eddie Ryan, but even worse for Joel Redman. Killian Jacobs back in now, has no problem joining the fight when Joel Redman is as winded as he is, reversing the Irish whip. And what a powerful specimen this guy is. Back body drop. Redman back to his feet. Gets the tag to Eddie Ryan. Killian Jacobs goes for the clothesline. Eddie Ryan, clothesline of his own, the English Lion. The English Lion now firing up in the corner with the uppercut. And now off the ropes he goes. Goes for the roll-up. And now gut wrench. What's this going to be? How's he going to drop him? Overhead. Down he goes. Eddie Ryan back up to his feet. He's going to set him up now. He's going to hit him with that super kick. That super kick, that tombstone. And that's new tag team champions now. Oh, wait a minute. And now it's Joey Scott saving his partner. Step up Insaguri into the back of the head. And now Killian Jacobs.
Back to your corner. Come on, referee.
Joel Redman sees what's going on, and he's trying to tell Stephen Walker, but Joel Redman, former NXT Tag Team Champion, he should know better. Let Walker do his job, Joel. Let Walker do his job, and you might walk out of Redditch with the tag team titles. But it's not looking good right now. Spinal tap by Joey Scott for a 2 count. Again, Eddie Ryan knows what it means to be a champion. Former 2-time FFW Tag Team Champion. Double tandem vertical suplex by next wave 5 for a 2 count. Killian Jacobs now.
Come on, Eddie. Come on. Come on.
Oh, and we've seen this before. Just stretching the gum out of his own teeth and planting it in the mouth of Eddie Ryan. That doesn't hurt, but it's absolutely disgusting. And it fired up Joel, and it gave Killian the opening he needed for some extra licks as he tags in Joey Scott. Next wave 5 on their way to retaining the gold.
Come on, Eddie. No.
Neck breaker. 1, 2.
Yes.
Again, a 2 count.
Eddie, yes. One in, one out.
Killian Jacobs now in the
Come on,
match.
Eddie.
Both members of Next Wave 5.
Move.
Stephen Walker counting him down. Splash by Killian Jacobs. Assisted by Joey Scott. And another tag.
Come on, Eddie.
And this is going to be where the line is drawn between an established tag team like Next Wave 5, who work so well together like a well-oiled machine, versus the hodgepodge pairing that is Eddie Ryan and Joel Redman.
Eddie Reyes.
Hotshot Joey Scott. A fine young athlete who I've known for many years. And am personally disgusted by the recent turn he's taken. And now again, and assisted several turns, many rotations, and missing in the corner, perhaps one too many. as Eddie Ryan sends Joey Scott to the outside. Killian Jacobs goes for it. And now Joel Redman back up in the matchup. And that is not what Killian Jacobs had in mind. Scooping Killian up, slamming him down. Absolutely no waiting on that one. Joel Redman is like a man possessed. Look at this guy. Going after Killian, drop kick in the corner. Going after Joey, missing him. Face right into the turn post, but hits him with a kick. Up to the second rope goes Redman, missing him. Ducking the clothesline, and Killian Jacobs nailed his own partner. Super kick by Joel Redman. 1, 2, but Joey Scott's still there to make the save. Joey Scott now. Suplex into the super kick. Next wave 5. If they want this, they got to go for the pin. 1, 2, but broken up by Eddie Ryan. Taking a bit too much time again. Eddie Ryan sending Joey Scott to the outside. Killian Jacobs up to the second rope. Cutter onto Eddie Ryan. Eddie Ryan on the outside now. Killian Jacobs. Oh, Killian Jacobs doesn't realize that there's a bona fide NXT superstar standing behind him, and that's Joel Redman. Joel Redman scoops him up, and what? Twisting tombstone! Shades of Eddie Ryan! And again, Joey Scott, just in the nick of time with a double axe handle this time. Oh, and Joel Redman skinning the cat. Joey Scott planting him face first. No one in sight except for the referee, but Stephen Walker again paying more attention to this than anyone else. Killian Jacobs is the legal man. Joey Scott cannot go for the pin. Next wave 5 cannot retain until Killian Jacobs gets back up. And now it's a matter of waiting out Killian Jacobs' reload time versus the stamina of one Joel Redman. And I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a fighter. But regardless of which, I'm not so sure that I'd want to stand toe-to-toe with Joel Redman even if I was. Killian Jacobs from behind now. And oh, Joel Redman, it doesn't even matter! Sweeping him off his feet, both members of Next Wave 5 going after the animal that is Joel Redman. Eddie Ryan at the top of your screen, hitting the top rope, but Killian Jacobs saw him. Eddie Ryan still fighting up the English Lion. Next Wave 5 though. Now this is the 2-on-1 they had in mind. Before Joel Redman was introduced, this is what they had in mind. Joey Scott and Killian Jacobs versus Eddie Ryan, the English Lion. Double superplex. Eddie Ryan broken out of his boots. Spine tingling. All 4 men on Dream Street. And Killian Jacobs appears to only be taking a nap because he's up. Killian Jacobs and Joey Scott, Next Wave 5, the tag team champions, the first to their feet, setting something up right now. It appears both men ascending to new heights as Killian Jacobs and Joey Scott both up to the top turnbuckles. Joel Redman, double super kicks, catching both members. A scoop up into what appears to be a couple of tombstones. No way! Twisting tombstones by Eddie Ryan and Joel Redman. 2 and 3! No way! We've got new tag team champions! English Lion, Eddie Ryan, and Joel Redman capturing the tag team titles. They went for the double pin because I think at that point no one knew who the legal man was, so just go for broke. Hit him with the tandem tombstones and take home the titles. Eddie Ryan defying the odds, but what the hell is this? Joey.
And these two buffoons ain't no tag team champions. Now, you see, boys, you weren't scheduled for this match. And we haven't put our belts on the line.
We were scheduled for Charlie Sterling, not him.
But the tag belts were never up to grabs.
Oh, come on! No one knew that.
That means yours truly, we're still champions.
Oh, come on. No one knew that. The referee didn't even know that.
So why don't you two idiots give the shiny toys back to the real winners?
Well, you're not the winners. Let's make that clear right now. You didn't win the match either way. And Joel Redman is hot.
I said the real winners. And maybe one day maybe you'll get a shot. But today,
Oh, this
no, thank you. Come on,
is a very unfortunate turn of events. I'm seriously disgusted once again by Joey Scott. Eddie Ryan's got something to say.
We've been paid.
General Manager Christopher Drew seems just as confused as anyone and seems to be in a real bind right now.
Don't do that. You can get them yourselves.
I don't see that happening. And Killian. Oh! Well, the tag team titles, as far as I'm concerned, still in limbo as we head into the main event.